If there's one thing many modern games have in common, it's the crazy graphics companies will pour $1 million into before working on any of the actual gameplay or story. I'm talking the ray tracing, the 4K textures. I love the fact in just 10 years, games went from looking like this to this. However, for the last decade, all the advancements in technology has come at a huge cost towards game design. Take Halo 5 for example, there's so much going on all at once. It's sensory overload. Is that a scope flash or a lens flare? Now look at Halo 1. Everything is simpler, enemies stand out, it's easier to focus on your targets, until you turn on the new graphics and you're left with the same problem.
Crowded, too much graphics, ugh.
Too much graphics.
Too much graphics.
Oh, the graphics are awesome.
Yeah,
on
and
the
people
PC.
everywhere. It's like Walmart on Saturday.
Yeah, Halo 5 has more detailed graphics, but it ends up making the game look worse in comparison because all the detail on screen makes it harder to navigate what's going on. That's why games like Overwatch are far more appealing to the eye. It's fast action, but everything is simple and easy to see because the characters stand out from the environment.
You'll eat ass? You'll eat shit?
Nothing.
See, simple and more stylized graphics look more appealing, especially with age, because what was considered good back then will look like ass now.
No one holds me down with a roll of red tape. I know what's best for the cause.
You've lost your mind, General.
Wait on some nigga!
Back in 2011, Arkham City looked amazing, but compared to Arkham Knights, and the difference is just night and day. But even though the graphics aren't comparable to a game like Red Dead Redemption 2, the characters and world still feel alive, and the gameplay holds up today. The problem nowadays is we try to make graphics a huge selling point, which might have worked back then when the N64 came out, but leaps in graphical capabilities have become so minuscule, and at some points it leads games into the uncanny valley. What does Skyrim, Fallout 4, and Horizon have in common? They all look very beautiful, but they have the most broken cutscenes in existence. You spend so much time and resources on making the world look so detailed, but then it's all ruined because every character in the game looks like they've been infected with Bell's palsy. Skyrim has been remastered like 8 times, but people still walk around like robots. Activision put more soul into Ethan, who actually is a robot. Now I understand that with these massive open world games, it's a huge ask for the devs team to make animations for all the cutscenes. But when you make me buy a game for 3 generations of consoles, I have every right to complain. Look, I'm not trying to say graphics don't matter. Hell, look at Uncharted 4 and tell me otherwise. But what I am saying is that film grain and motion blur are fucking cancer and should be banned!